What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So sitting here behind me is that R model that we have, and I'm pretty excited to say today's the day that we start working on it. You know, it's been a long time coming, but we've been busy catching up on maintenance and everything else that we have to do in the off season, you know, while we're not doing custom work and other things. So we got most of all that accomplished, and time came to do a couple things of this because it does need it before we could really run it on the road happily. And there's other things that we just wanted to do. So I went and got myself a new shifter, a whole new stick assembly, because if you guys remember when we first picked this thing up, there was all kinds of slop in there. Feel it for myself. You know, the trans has some play in the stick and stuff, so I want to feel that myself and get an idea for it. The first thing for me will be doing this deal. It's too loosey-goosey for me. Sloppy, like it's all over. So after getting that new shifter assembly, you know, I got the whole tower, the stick, and a new handle. Well, I can't say new stick because I'm using the old stick. So tower and handle. But after that, I also went and grabbed myself a straight piece of pipe so we could lose that muffler and see how good this thing's going to sound. I'm really excited about that, so definitely stay tuned to hear it. And you know, talk about hearing things. If you guys can't hear a difference in me, I got myself a little mic clipped on here. My stepdad got me this Bluetooth setup. You know, moving forward, I can have much better audio quality for you guys, because I know it kind of sucked before through the driving videos and stuff. It was very inconsistent, and I had to keep turning the camera around. I was doing all these different things, so I'm working on that. And hopefully now it sounds better and clearer for you guys, and we can keep it that way, because I want to give you guys the best quality possible. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up here in parts and then start tearing into this. So this is the new tower for the Eaton. Some of you guys may be familiar and some may not. But you have 4 bolts that hold it to the top of the transmission. And you can see on this one where the springs used to sit, there's 3 springs here. Sorry, 3 springs, 1, 2, and 3. They sit there, and from what I'm told, they help keep it in gear. So, you know, I have the new springs and also a new gasket for that as well. And the trick with, you know, changing out these sticks is this bushing in here is really hard to get out. So this new style they offer is, if you know you're able to weld, you just cut your stick or you buy a replacement, but we're just going to cut this one and I'm going to slide it down in here and then weld it around and we're good. So I'm really excited about that. Makes my life a lot easier. I don't have to get all crazy with this bushing and try to tear up the new one, putting it back in. So I'm excited about that. Here is the new shifter handle, the shifter knob, I should say. We'll break this thing out here in a little bit, but I figured I'd show you guys what it's looking like in here. So what I have thus far is the old gasket and the old springs. There's my new gasket and springs. So deep down in there is where all that goes. Like I said, it's just the 4 bolt holes, and then where the springs go in the right side there, them 3 holes, and then the bottom of the fork sits in there, and bolt your stick down and then run your air lines up. So it's not the hardest thing to do. So I'm excited to get this done. Should be much nicer to drive and much better to feel. So I'm excited for that. So I'm going to start cutting this thing up, getting ready to weld it, and we'll go from there. Let's do it. All right, guys, so what I went ahead and did is mark the front center line with a piece of tape, just so I have a rough idea of which way they had the stick bent. I'm still going to probably test fit it to how I would like it, but at least I know if I ever want to put it exactly back the way it was, there's my little idea of a mark. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Hopefully the cutting wheel will take it off. Then slide this one over. So the way it would have went before was like yonders. There's no way that tape's that tight, is it? There we go. So would have gone like that, which Sounds crazy to me, but that's how they had it. But yeah, so that's what it would be. Little weld around here. Probably just do like half and half on both sides. It's not going to take, I mean, if somebody was to break that welder, so we got somebody else that shouldn't be in the truck, you know what I mean? But yeah, easy deal. I'm probably going to clean this up a little bit, get the little paint off, and then yeah, give her a little weld on each side, be done with it. I think I'm going to go with that just because, like I said, that's where it was. It's kind of weird to me, but I guess it puts it away from the seat, so it gives you some arm room. I guess that'll work. That's what we're gonna go with. So yeah, let's get some welding. So no, that's not a grinding wheel, but it'll serve the purpose for this little bit. And I also put this little spot up here for the ground clamp. So yeah, that's that. So we got something like that going in there. Right around there. I guess that's what we're going with. I'm gonna go like that. So I couldn't see anything at first, and a little glob on there. It's not the end of the world. I covered it up a little bit at the end there, but this side came out money, so we're good. Just a little roll around the edges, you know. Like I said, I think just this one side would have held it. I mean, if you break that, there's something wrong, you know what I mean? Like something, you got a real problem if you break them. So I'm not too worried about that. I think it's good. I don't see it coming apart. So yeah, I'm gonna get this in there, get the gasket in the springs, see what we got for the knob, shall we? Where do you go? You are really annoying. Got the gasket lined up. I got this thing all in where it needs to be. Probably ruined the paint job on the stick, but that's okay. I know it would have been much easier if I took the floor out and everything else, but I was I don't know, came out without it, so I was like, I'll see what I could do. But it does suck. All right, so that's the two opposite corners that I have tightened so far. Feels like they're all there. Let's snug these bad boys up. Take that. That's money. Whatever. That's money, dude. That's more. So I went ahead and got all these push lock fittings put onto the new shifter handle. That way I could thread this thing on and just pop the fittings right on in there, just push them in. I actually have to cut these two a little bit lower because I could still see some of the old ferrule in there. There we go. There we go. So I have my little piece down there and the boot's already on. You want to make sure you slip that stuff on first. I forgot a time or two. I want to see if I can't get lucky and this will just bottom out at that jam nut, and hopefully I don't have to play with it, but not a big deal if I do. I mean, crack it loose and adjust it. But... oh, it's pretty close. I think I want it back like a touch, but it's pretty good. So they are color coded, you know, they say it on there, and obviously the hoses are color coded, but I did take a picture just to be safe, so I didn't have an issue. And I had this black one go over here. Okay. There's that. Then I had yellow went to blue. That's the only color that doesn't match, is yellow to blue. So get that in there, nice easy push lock deal. The red went to red and the green went to green, but I'm gonna need a little more on this red one. Make sure I got that right. Yep. Red goes to red. I could just go on the outside. Green goes to green. That in there. That one. I wasn't loving the feeling on this red one. Just make sure I got it. Fire it up, build some air pressure, see if they leak or not, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to tape them or what I'm going to do down low. That just goes like so. I can take the slop down that way. Yeah, I guess I could have ran that around the stick. That'd have been a little smarter, wouldn't it? Would have bought me an extra little bit of room there, but whatever. It's good enough. But yeah, so there you go. Nice and tight now. I think I am going to straighten the stick up a bit, so I'm not all the way in this corner for 7, 3rd and 7, but well, I guess it would be whatever it would be with the splits. But yeah, you get the point. So that's that for now. I got to put the screw in there. But like I said, I want to check if they leak. So that's that, guys. Nice new shifter. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long day. I know my face is dirty and I probably look tired, but it's been a rough one. So I wanted to apologize because I hate when this happens for me. Like, it's a real pet peeve of mine. I kind of get caught up and all these different things happen, come and go. And I end up like stop filming and not doing certain things. So there's some things you guys missed. And like I said, I really hate when that happens. So my bad for that. But I had some issues with different pieces of the stack that I needed to come up with. And I also needed, let me think here, what was I missing? I was missing a clamp. And I got sent out to move crane stuff yesterday, so things just really got me thrown off the job here. And finally today, being like 2 days later from what you originally just saw, I got to finish this truck. So I spent time getting, I also need the window regulator because the one we had was bad. So I got the window regulator back together, got the door back together, I got the stack on, the sticks all finished up. So I just felt bad that I didn't get to show you guys every step of the way, but things got, in my way and it was tough, so I'm sorry, bear with me on that. So just to give you guys a little show of what I did accomplish here, I just drove the truck over to my buddy Jesse's shop. You guys will see Jesse plenty on the channel, but the new shifter is in. I have the boot in. I will be straightening that stick a little bit. I really don't like it, but I just wanted to show you guys the stack because I got it done and it's temporary. It's not going to be staying, and I'll explain that soon. But this is a view of what we got going on. So it sits around 12 foot tall, and it's just a straight 4-incher to match what was already there. And I'm really happy with it. I think it looks great, sounds good. And I also got the Dynatard working, I wired that in. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I think the truck looks pretty good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So my buddy Jesse was just spraying a little cleaner on that wheel. And it shows. It's definitely a little shinier in the camera, at least. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a little sound of what this thing sounds like. And then big news for you is tomorrow I'll be running a load of steel with this truck. So we're gonna get the sound, first load with it. I haven't got the feel with the load. Then you'll get to hear it as well. So I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned, because in just a few days you'll be getting to watch this thing pull load to North Jersey. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little sound of what this thing sounds like, and then go from there. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the sound of that. Sorry, I'm like not there mentally, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I know this video was kind of cut short and I was missing things, so I apologize for that. But I hope you enjoyed it for what it was. And like I said, stay tuned because it's gonna be huge tomorrow. I'm really excited. Little maiden voyage, pull his first load, got the straight pipe going, so it's gonna be a good one for sure. And otherwise, like I said in the last video, make sure you stay tuned on Facebook and Instagram, because I post a lot of pictures and little short videos explaining what's to come on the channel. So be sure to check us out there and stay along. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.